Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome back to the Council. So when we last left off, we'd been unlocking this mystery, gate thing, I guess, down in some catacombs, and we just barely managed to avoid getting our hand cut off. Unlike Mom, who got her hand cut off. So, let's continue on. Okay, what should we pick up here? Got 3 manuscripts to equip, so I can get manipulation. Ooh. No, I can't use that one yet. I don't know, agility? I guess? And then... yeah, science. That's it. I don't have anything else to do, so okay.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
That's not how I remember this going. I distinctly remember being alone down here. Interesting. Alright. Very interesting. Wow, that's
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
wow, okay. What did you think you were gonna find behind that door?
Do you know what we're looking for?
We have to find that weapon. What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The
Nothing.
what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Oh, right, I remember.
Yes. The centurion that pierced the side of Christ with his lance. That weapon naturally became a holy relic.
Exactly.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events.
Aw.
I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not.
Well-
You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative.
I might have an upper
I'll
hand.
take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
I want to know why she shot Emma, quite frankly.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
Yes.
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis, I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed. Don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will
agree with
stop you
that.
if I understand correctly. Not
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, They won't let you get away with it.
I'll stab him.
Choose only
I'll have a
one
lance.
and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
Okay. Well, that was a big old dose of weird. Okay. So, anyway, let's consult our notes. I must find the Holy Lance. Yeah, super helpful. Alright. So, what other helpful things can we find here? Question about the lance. Yeah, but I'm gonna look around here. Look at this place. This is a hell of a thing. Okay. And on that note, let's look around. I want to see this place. And I'm a little concerned about that whole, like, choose only one lance thing. I mean, it's been a bit, but... Hello.
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III.
Oh, right.
Good God. The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
Oh, right. Let's do things that are free. A powerful man who had an eventful reign.
He was basically an anti-pope. His path to the throne was pretty turbulent, and he had to be enthroned several times. The result of a long conflict between the papacy and the Holy Empire.
Interesting.
That was the pope from the Middle Ages who inspired the Third Crusade. He gave the Roman people the power to elect their magistrates.
Interesting. Okay, let's inspect it.
This sarcophagus is beautifully made, but ancient. Stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
Interesting. Okay, we're not going to use more points at the moment, because we're down to, what, 3? And I have some royal jelly and stuff, don't I? Where's my info? I have 4, but I'd rather not use it, you know? So let's not do that. Okay. Let's try to stay away from the edges here. Okay, well, like, when we're in these places, I always wonder, like, who built this? They're just like, yeah, we need some temp workers to, like, build some catacombs. 1,000 feet underground, and then we're just gonna seal it up for the next 250,000 years. Is that the end here? That's the end. Okay. Oh, wait, hello. What is this?
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper-rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Do I... You said something about, like, only taking one? So let's leave that one. Here, let me write myself a note. Okay. I believe Eye of Ra. Okay. Interesting. So are they just going to be, like, scattered all over the place? Like, the idea that the Eye of Ra would be on the Holy Lance is surprising to me.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
Me. You. I don't know. Okay, that's as far as we can go this way. So an empty grave. No big deal. A mystery spear. So her conversation makes it sound like I'm going to find several, but I should only take one with me. And presumably if I screw it up, I'm going to let these body-hopping demons take over the world more or something. She makes an excellent point, though. If something really unpleasant wants something unknown really, really badly, you should probably assume that that unknown thing is very unpleasant. Hello. What's this? Oh, Devil's Thorn. Okay, well, yeah, I have no use for that. That I've gotten surprisingly little use out of, because I always use it at, like, the wrong time. Okay. Which, if you recall correctly, reveals strengths and weaknesses. Okay, here's spear number 2.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the tip.
Leaf shape, gold rim, fish. Okay. Sounds good. 2 spears down, I assume.
Flavius Aetius. It was cut a long time ago. You can tell by the rough hacks of the tool and the patina of the stone. This sarcophagus is very ancient. I'd say it's several centuries old.
Alright. I was once taught something about this man.
Flavius Aetius, the one they call the last of the Romans. He was assassinated by his own emperor, who was jealous of all his victories. But how did he end up here?
That is an excellent question. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's keep looking for mystery spears. That first one was copper rimmed, right? I think so. I'll double check that in a little bit. Okay, next sarcophagus is unmarked. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's another spear. Okay, let's take a look at it.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
Okay, that's interesting, but that wouldn't have been on there at the time. I mean, crucifixion was, quite frankly, a very pedestrian means of dying. Like, well, not necessarily, but it was the execution used for sedition. You just line up all the people that were currently performing any type of sedition and nail them to the crosses, hundreds at a day. So, it wasn't anything special. Okay, what do we got here?
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Alright. So I'm trying to write notes down at the same time. Though obviously I'm not going to pick one yet. Oh crap, I need more notepaper if there's going to be this many of them. Alright. What do we have here?
You can see this lance has a spear shape. It is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Okay, interesting. I mean, maybe I could be stuffing all these in my pockets, but it doesn't seem like that would be the right thing to do. Is there a way to get to that center area? No. Okay. So far, so good. Let's check this one out. Or something out back here. A sarcophagus of some type. Now, if I learned anything from that Indiana Jones documentary, it's that you should never take, like, the shiniest, fanciest thing. Oh, here we go. Mystery doors. This is fine.
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
No.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription.
Ooh, let's look.
Let's see what we can find here.
Yeah, I won't be able to pop that open. 6 points. Ooh.
It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
Okay. Note to self, bring back people. Okay, and is there any more random spears back here? I do not see any. Okay, is there a way to get, like, up? Oh, wow, look at that. There's got to be a way to get up to these places. Maybe not anymore. It looks like it might have been over here. And I doubt very, very much I can convince him to do some rock climbing. Cool, like, do you see? They're not aqueducts, but something up there architecturally. Okay, interesting. So let's go back and let's talk to Pyagi, and hopefully he will have interesting information for us. I am not really up on my Christian relics, so unfortunately, I am not full of nearly as much information as I'd prefer. Oh yeah, like that sarcophagus over there, like, how do you build these things? Oh, it's so cool. Okay, never mind. Sorry, focus. Stop looking at architecture. Yeah, but like I said, unless the crucifix would add later, that wouldn't make any sense on a spear. It's just, I don't know. It was a very demeaning way to die. Unpleasant, too. Oh. That happened suddenly. Okay. Cool. Yay, I got my nail back. Okay, that's cool. Can I pick the rest of this stuff back up?
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ.
Try to remember, find a clue?
The Gospel of St. John is the most detailed on the subject of the crucifixion.
When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe.
A shimmering lance? What is this telling me?
Let's find a clue.
medieval Hermetic traditions evoke the idea of using noble materials for relics, which the monasteries often made themselves in order to attract pilgrims. Of course, they had to inspire greatness. So here, we might think of gold, whereas a centurion could not have hoped for anything better than copper at the time. The true lance would not have been a luxurious weapon.
Absolutely not. That's right, the cup of a carpenter.
The name of the Roman soldier who killed Christ never appears in the biblical canon. Yet, it is said that he was a centurion and was called Longinus.
Okay. So now, let me see here. So we found copper rim, gold, no. Okay, we'll have to take a look at these. So we know it's not the golden one. So we can clearly choose the spear that is not in front of that one. Okay, anything else down here on our way out? I think I scoured this area pretty carefully before we left. Yeah, there's no way that a soldier would have had a gold lance. That would have been... Boy, not even Praetorian Guard. That would have been something that's just... I don't know, for decoration. Alright, so where is Pyagi is the question. I actually don't know. I don't really know where to look for him. Let's head back inside and let's just start looking around. It is at night, so he might just be up in his room. That would be convenient. Alright. Anything good around here? Something over here. What in the world can this be? Oh. Okay, well, that's not as interesting as it could be. Sit down, take a load off, relax. Did I see something over here? Alright, excellent, more royal jelly. I wonder if I should just use this. If I find one more, I'll just use it. Clockwise or counterclockwise? What do you think? Let's go counterclockwise. For no particular reason. Other than it's a nice direction. Oh, hello, what's this?
A song of roll.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think I've clicked on that about a dozen times, sorry.
His brain is oozing by either ear.
Alright. I don't remember if we've opened some of
There's
these.
the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Use the right key. Use the left key. Did that work? Yay! Carmelite water. Okay, cool. That's good. I think that brings us back to a full load of stuff again. Mysterious notes, you say? Well. Oh, here we go. The locksmith's art. So it just took a second. Here we go. One of the finest books on the subject, +1 skill point in subterfuge. Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, now we know that the next time I level up, I'll want to do that. Golden elixir, very good. Okay, let's continue on our way. Yeah, our meeting room here. The weird stone seats. See, they cleaned up after the suicide. That was nice of them. Okay. That was Peru, who, yeah, shot himself in the head with his gun. Apparently, he had sold his soul and could no longer live with that. So, yeah. Alright. He's probably upstairs, but I feel compelled to check the entire main floor first. So, let me just go around here quick. Hello, servant. So the rest of the downstairs was empty, so let's go check out his... see if he's in his room here. Godoy, De Roche, Pyagi. So turn right, third door down. Okay? No problem. I'm assuming he'd be up here. I mean, where else would he be? Because this is... Yep, Godoy. And this next one's going to be us. Right? Yep, that's me. Should be the next set of doors here. Yep, Pyagi. Okay. This should be interesting. Let's see how much I remember about this.
Cardinal's not in his room. I bet he went back to stuffing himself.
I was just downstairs. Okay. The exegesis mentions a shiny metal. Yeah.
My dear Giuseppe, poor health forbids me from joining you. Please thank Sir Gregory for his invitation to Lord Mortimer's. I'm convinced you'll be able to strengthen our agreements. please tell Sir Gregory that his enterprise concerning our friend, Cardinal Bishop Chiaramonti, is following its course. I place my trust in you. May God bless you and give you protection.
I don't know what that intrigue is. Sorry. Okay, is there anything else in here?
Amber.
Nice. More amber. Cool. That would give us effort points, except for the fact that I don't know how to recharge them without using up all of my royal jelly. So, okay. So where is he then? I was just downstairs and he wasn't down there. Back down to stuffing himself. That strongly implies, like, eating, right? Well, I can go double check. I was just in the dining room, but I can go double check one more time. I mean, here's the dining room. And there's definitely no one down. Oh, never mind. Haha. Anyway, let's go talk to him.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
You're not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
Well,
I heard you
yes.
speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
Nah. Yeah.
His nose is bleeding.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
Yes. Crap. I can't use any of these. Actually, next action is free. Let's use a Carmelite wire.
Your Eminence, you're worrying me. What is happening to you?
Nothing, Louis. Just a moment of weakness, but I'm better now. I am all ears. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But
Well, I don't tend to ask.
before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
No, I have not. Well, Mom. Should I admit to talking to her? No.
No. You are the first I've spoken to about it, Your
Oh,
Eminence.
that's
Come
right.
now, Louis. Are you quite sure of that?
Yes. Well, my mother.
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
Now that is nobody.
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
Now that I don't know. To drive away the demons. Ooh. Doesn't that sound cool? Drive away demons.
If I told you why I needed this lance, you would never believe it.
Trust me, you can tell me anything.
It's our only chance to vanquish the demons.
Nice.
Oh, my dear God, Louis. You sound just like Sarah.
Hey.
You realize you are following the same path, step by step. Sarah also started by imagining things. She, too, spoke of demons, I am told. She could no longer speak to anyone, and saw a hidden monster in every guest, lurking in the shadows, ready to devour her. You must let us help you. Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind.
Well,
Take
yes.
good care of yourself. God keep you.
I'm not sure about the whole demon thing, but there's no question that Mortimer's got something weird and immortal going on in here. Okay, so... Ooh, wow. Okay, hold on. Possible information sources. Specialists in esotericism, artistic depictions, sacred texts. Consult my notes. The shape of a boar spear. What? Did we find a boar spear? Okay, I don't know what that means yet. So, let's see here. So, an artistic depiction would be nice. I can kind of try to keep my eyes open here and look for something that looks, you know, speary. Who would be an expert? I'm honestly not sure.
Petrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
I mean, there's several options of people who would still be smart about this stuff. Von Wollner in particular is one that I'm thinking of. Let's see here. Take a look at the art. Anything that looks speary? No. The thing to do would probably be looking for a crucifix. Or, I'm sorry, it'd be Jesus up on a cross probably being poked at with a spear. So that's something that we're going to want to keep our eye open for. Like this one, maybe. Does this have anything in it? No. See? No spear. So, not as useful. Well, we can go upstairs and start bothering people. I mean, I don't mind doing that. I don't know who's going to be around necessarily, but... Spears. No spears, huh? Okay, let's go upstairs and let's chat with people. So, from up here... Von Mulner's room is... Oh, just right over here. Let's go try talking to him. Let's see if he's even around.
It seems like he isn't here.
It does, doesn't it? So let's poke through his stuff since he's not here. That's always the best time to be in people's rooms, is when they're not around. Anything good? I don't remember if we've gone through his stuff before.
A blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Wollner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned. It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Wollner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room.
Seems legit. Okay. So what do we got over here?
What a mess. Looks like Wollner was interrupted.
Oh, we know that symbol. Examine the things on the desk.
Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
Let's look at the scratches.
I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
We use a point to recognize the symbols? Yes.
I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
Interesting. Okay, let's look at the sketches.
I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before.
Sorry, didn't mean to click on that again.
Not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
Interesting. Okay. Read the letter? Johann, I know you're trying to find out what happened to Elizabeth, but it's getting out of hand now. Your escapade on the continent cost me enough as it is. I know it hasn't been easy for you leaving Elizabeth confined in a room for a month so she doesn't bump into Sarah, but to run away without warning? I had to lie to cover you, Johann. Act as if you arrived separately only a few days ago, and persuade William to do the same with his guests. I demand that you come to your senses and take a hold of yourself. I asked you to fetch something so we can get it off the island, not to study it in a vain hope of acquiring power. I won't give you any It won't give you any answers, let me be clear on that. At most, we run the risk of losing it again. So for the last time, please go and leave it at the agreed place. I can confirm that someone will be there to pick it up immediately. Odd. Okay. Oh, hello.
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
Zinc. Last thing we want is a world without zinc, right?
Golden elixir.
Oh. Yep. I don't have a use for that. Okay. Zinc, huh? Well, we don't have a telephone. And it's probably not in the firing pin of our pistol. So... Hello.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
Think? Do I feel like thinking?
Think, Louis. I know for sure that lime water neutralizes chemical actions, but doesn't work on ink.
Okay.
I must find something else.
So not lime. Okay. Aluminum sulfide, tannic acid of alum. I'm gonna look around for a moment here. Oh, I can use some royal jelly and then replenish some points. Wait, did I just accidentally...
Chemistry set. That's not
waste
surprising coming from von Wollner.
Hold on, hold on.
I should find something to help reveal the
I
traces.
think I wasted it.
Ink
Okay.
on the blotter.
Okay. So... let's look around here for a moment yet. I'm not familiar with what those are, to be perfectly honest, so...
Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind.
Okay.
Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind.
Nothing's ever simple. I'm just saying.
Just clothes.
Well, okay. And... Devil's Thorn, okay. We've used very little of that either. Okay, what do we got over here?
So, let's see what Wollner has in his bookcase.
Yes, let's. Let's inspect the books.
A few works on religions, 2 scientific essays about human thought. Most of these works are on alchemy. Longini Militis Fabulum. Ah, what have we here?
What have we here?
It looks like a kind of biography on Longinus the Centurion. Truly, Wollner has done everything he can to get information about that lance.
Ooh, wow.
I'd better keep this one, though.
For sure. Uh-oh. Hey!
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lance.
What are you doing in my room?
I was looking for you.
Sir, perfect timing. I was looking for you.
You were looking for me? Well, here I am. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you might help me.
You're the one looking for the lance.
Maybe.
Don't
No.
take me for a fool. You are looking for the holy lances.
Referring to the Al-Azif?
Not at all. I've come here to talk to you about the Al-Azif.
Ach, you are lying through your teeth.
Maybe.
You are not here for the Al-Azif.
No, of course not. Well, what makes you think that?
You are a very bad liar, my lad. Don't think you're going to get away with it so easily. What are
okay.
you playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
Ah, I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about?
Make up for Piaggi's mistakes? Should we claim to give it to him? Yeah, let's say that we're looking for it to give it to you.
But calm yourself, goddammit. You're the one I'm trying to help.
What? What?
I heard you talking with His Eminence, and it seemed to me that this story about the lances had put you in a tight spot. I was only trying to be helpful.
But why didn't you tell me straight away?
Seeing as I hadn't found it, I didn't want to commit myself too quickly.
That's a
if
good
I
point.
failed, I would look like a beginner.
I understand, Louis. I thought you were trying to manipulate me.
No,
But
no.
Please, excuse me. I got a little bit carried away.
It's
But
all
you
right.
can't get ahead by staying in the shadows on a case like this. There are already several of us searching for the lance of Longinus. And it would be smarter to pool our information.
Unfortunately, I've barely made any progress. I'm still trying to find out what the original lance really looked like.
Let me reassure you, we've all been there, given the number of copies there are in existence. It also took us quite some time to discover its true shape. Many believe the central part of the head of the lance to be covered in gold, whereas, in truth, its center is made of an alloy of copper and iron.
That does make sense. In those times, a centurion wouldn't have any chance of possessing a lance made of gold.
That is the perversion of Christian idolatry. A copper lance could not have been noble enough to pierce the side of Christ.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Louis. Keep me posted as to your research. We're bound to end up recovering it.
I'm counting on it. See you later.
Ooh, got away that one a little bit accidentally.
I managed to get the biography of Longinus the Centurion. Let's see what it can teach me. An interesting passage here tells me that the lance is engraved with the symbol of the first Christians. The fish.
Aha! Excellent. So that gives us a couple clues here. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we're going to continue poking around. I rather like the idea of pooling information with the other people that I'm still pretty confident are humans. So, yeah, we'll go with that. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.